What's up? Sorry, I don't. Hopefully, everybody can hear me. If you can hear me, just type something in the comments. But this is the first time doing this on my laptop, and it's got like a little countdown timer and everything. Man, this is awesome. Anyway, I wanted to share a quick story. If I don't know if you're familiar with it or not, but it's very, very eye-opening whenever you start talking about making sure you're positioning and focusing on the right things as you market your brand and or your product or service or whatever it is that you are trying to sell. Before I get into that, as always, if you need help, you want to know how to implement any of this, you can go to linchpinreview.com, look at case studies, testimonials, all of that. But more importantly, schedule a time to talk with myself or the team. We will help you with your marketing completely for free. So, and why do we do that? We get asked because we know eventually these people that take us up on this more than likely to become clients. That's really why we do it. So anyway, I wanted to share a quick story. So recently I found out and learned, I didn't know this early on, maybe you do, but the George Foreman Grill was actually made to be a taco maker. And it, believe it or not, and it's slanted the way that it is, which as we know it now is to drain the fats and the grease into the pan and be a healthier grill and option for you to cook on. But originally they had made it so that it was at a slant so that you could take the beef that you were cooking on the grill and slide it easier into the taco shell. And I cannot imagine why that did not sell like it should have. I mean, I can imagine that people are waking up every day wondering how they can make their taco making lives easier. Maybe some people are, I don't know. I just have a hunch not a lot of people are. So, it failed miserably and quickly. And from the way that I understand it, they had already made a ton of products and units. So they had to figure out a way to sell it because it was just sitting inventory. So what they did is they came in and smartly repositioned what it was. And they started focusing on the fact that it drains, and that slant drains the fats and the greases out of the grill, and now it's a healthier option. And they started focusing on knock out the fat is kind of like their slogan that George Foreman says. And obviously it has sold and become what it is today because they started focusing on what people actually cared about, because people do wake up and they do think about how can I be healthier, how can I cook healthier, how can I still eat what I want to eat and still and be healthy, be a healthy human being. So they repositioned what their product was, and it completely took off. It was the exact same thing that they originally made to be a taco maker. But obviously, once they repositioned, started talking about what people actually wanted and actually think about and actually need, that's whenever they started selling millions of units. So one piece of advice to you is to focus on the benefit of the product or service that you provide. For us, for example, to business owners, we provide, especially in the small business space, we provide freedom, because they want to be free to do what they want, to run their business as they want, to focus on the things that they want, and not necessarily where their clients are going to come from or where their next sale is going to come from. So we provide freedom, and that's what we want to talk about. If you are a chiropractor or a massage therapist, somebody comes in with a hurt back, obviously the first benefit is their back's going to feel better, but the big benefit and the big value that they're going to get and why they're there is because maybe they want to go play with their kids, or maybe they want to be able to play golf more often or for longer, or live a better life without back pain. And that is the benefit of the benefit, not necessarily that their back's going to stop hurting. It's about what that's going to allow them to do. So think about that George Foreman example of it originally being a taco maker, and how a little repositioning has now grown it into what it is today. And whenever you start selling and marketing and talking about your business, talk about the benefit of the benefit, and you will see a drastic increase in your sales by doing that. If you have any questions, obviously, linchpinreview.com. We will go, you'll talk with myself or Megan or somebody on her team about what you're doing, what you're thinking about doing, or maybe it's just to review who you're paying. You may already be paying another company to look at things. We will go through, look at it, we'll tell you and give you honest feedback on what's going to make it work and work correctly, and it's completely complementary. So just go in there and schedule. It's got case studies and everything else you may want, but hope this was helpful. But start focusing on positioning your product and service correctly to the marketplace and focusing on the benefit of the benefit. Talk soon. Thanks.